I am the law.
God damn, Batman. Recently your trip to Mad Hatter aged you by about 30 years.
It gave you about 100 pounds.
Did Batman's chin actually get bigger?
Yes.
So what type of Batman is this?
This is Dark Knight Returns Batman.
Okay.
Yeah.
In Elseworlds Tale, he's about 55 years old, I believe, and...
Retired due to the death of Jason Todd about 6 years before that event actually happened.
Yeah, this particular Batman is old as fuck, and he and it was from that scenario where all the superheroes were put out of business because
The world wasn't having it because they were causing as much destruction as they were saving everyone.
yeah. And Batman wouldn't play along with that. Eventually, he just decided to be Batman again.
Yeah. The only one who was still allowed to go around, still be around, was Superman because Big Blue Boy Scout. Then he basically agreed to work for the American government.
Which was actually Lex Luthor, according to Dark Knight Strikes Again, but people don't really count that because nobody likes Dark Knight Strikes Again.
Nope. He was working for Reagan.
Really, Lex Luthor, Ronald Reagan. What's the difference? Oh wait, Reagan isn't bald. Never mind.
In Dark Knight Returns, Batman basically dons this huge ass suit of armor though, and I kind of wish they'd added that as a costume.
The power armor was built purely to fight Superman.
Yeah, I know. It just looks so ridiculous.
We get pretty close in the DLC for Arkham Origins.
Yeah.
I thought that you weren't able to play the DLC for Arkham Origins because it kept freezing.
Man, it just leads to so many jokes. But yeah, the thermal suit he wears in that one, it's pretty fucking bulky.
So I take it John and I are the only ones who have actually read Dark Knight Returns.
Yep.
I've seen the animated movie.
You're better off.
Yeah, close enough.
I actually think the animated adaptation is better than the book itself.
Yeah.
If only look, I
That's
get it.
monologue.
It was a good thing it was an amazing thing back in the mid '80s. But all the inner monologuing and the political commentary it ages it, and I don't think it's as easy to absorb.
Yeah. Not necessarily bad because of that, but, you know, not as fun, as it were.
Yeah, the Batman Superman fight is still a legendary comic for me.
Batman was in there fighting Freeze, and she snuck behind and cut the back out of the damn safe. Who'd have thought it? Huh?
I just liked it. I just liked it from the perspective of, hey, someone actually managed to beat Superman. Mostly.
It was the first time
more
Batman
of a human beating Superman.
Yeah, it was the first time
Yeah.
Batman beat Superman. I think it was the first time they actually fought, for real. Not like minor
Yeah.
squabble in like Silver Age something, but
Yeah, it's like when they first met, there was some misunderstanding about Batman. I think it was Superman came to Gotham City to stop Batman.
depends on the continuity.
'Cause at
I'm
that
not
point he was
familiar
still-
with any Batman versus Superman squabbles. That's
like,
not Dark Knight Returns.
It's like I'm pretty sure the first meeting was Superman comes to Gotham because he's heard about Batman, and Batman's still pretty vigilante at that point, so it's sort of seen as a villain. So Superman was trying to stop him.
So my guess would be that Batman's been active before Superman became public. Or
In
the other way
most
around.
continuities, Batman was the first hero in the DC universe. Well, first actually operating.
Well, hold on. What do you mean by that?
Meaning doing his superhero thing. Obviously, Clark was alive before Batman became a thing, but he didn't become Superman until after Batman. So that's usually how the continuity for various DC universes go. Batman was first, quickly followed by Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's usually an order like that in all sorts of things. Like, I think in most Marvel universes, the Fantastic Four is really the first sort of superhero thing to get established. Unless if the Marvel doesn't own the Fantastic Four in that continuity, because why did you sell off all those film rights? Why? Don't do that. No. More Spider-Man reboots. God damn it. Stop. No. Don't. Okay.
Sony's never letting go of Spider-Man, Ted.
Nope.
No.
Fantastic Four maybe, depending on how the remake does, but
God
They're
damn it.
never gonna get rid of Spider-Man or X-Men.
No, Fox owns X-Men.
Yeah, right. you're
Damn.
right.
Gravity
Yeah.
was particularly harsh for that guy.
Although apparently there was a short scene in the first Spider-Man movie where Hugh Jackman was gonna show up as Wolverine.
Well, they
For a quick
mentioned
cameo.
who's its face, Doctor Strange, as
Yeah.
as a throwaway line in the second one.
Yeah, but no, in the first movie, Hugh Jackman Wolverine was supposed to pop in for a quick cameo, but that fell through, I think.
Yeah, probably.
At the very least, I'd like to see that sort of movie.
Yeah.
No, but isn't X-Men owned by Fox?
Yeah,
that's what
X-Men
Ted
is-
just said.
Yeah. Like they've bought some rights back. Like I think Daredevil. No, yeah, Daredevil.
Yeah, they
was
got
bought
Daredevil back.
Was bought back. But
Because Fox wasn't using Daredevil, so.
yeah, well, it's not like it's not like they were getting much money off of him anyway because the. Well, actually, I've never seen the Affleck movie, so I don't know how good or bad that is. But.
Save
not-
yourself. No, it's bad.
I know. I'm saying it's bad. It's not. People think it's like one of the most awful things ever. It's like no, it's just generally bad.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
It's bland. It's pretty bland. I thought the portrayal of Daredevil was okay, kind of, but I still find it kind of underwhelming in that regard.
Well, I really like. Well, I've sort of gotten interested in him lately because I really like the current. Wait, what? Wait, what?
Whoa, you have Mook magnets.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
I have no idea what happened there.
How much did that cost you?
Well, the thing is, as Batman, they just come to me.
It's kind of a bitch though when I'm just trying to go to sleep at my mansion. They all start rubbing against the window and shit.
Hello.
People still wonder why. People are still wondering why I'm who Batman is. So what does the bat symbol above that person, a Mook's head mean?
That means you're targeting them.
Okay.
Yeah, that
It just
lets you
basically,
know
it
that
basically means to let you know if you're far away and you're wanting to throw a battering, that's the guy you're targeting at the moment.
Okay.
throwing a batarang, glide kicking, etc., etc. Yeah, and if you hold the after you get the super glide, if you hold the
L2.
the skydive, if you hold the skydive button while glide kicking, you do a sort of super glide kick, but you need a lot of distance to pull it off. If you manage to hit someone with that, though, you instantly knock them out, and anyone who's directly behind them gets knocked out as well.
Yeah.
It's very situational, but it kicks a lot of ass when you
It's
actually
pretty
manage to
cool
use
though.
it.
I like it. I don't use the shockwave attack though. Often.
No, that's pointless.
I've used it once or twice. Just dive bomb into
at
a
the-
bunch of
well, at-
melee enemies in the right below me, and then
Well,
knock them all to my feet.
at that point, I'd
above
rather
feet.
just glide kick into someone and do damage right away.
It does leave them open for combos though.
Yeah.
At that, it's often a pretty strategic well, not strategic, just a satisfying combo to do. Is you go in with a shockwave, everyone's down and out. You build up the combo, and then you use that multi-batarang takedown maneuver, which is really good in crowds.
One thing that I actually tend
Overkill
to
much,
do.
Ryan? You're gonna explode them too? They're
No.
already unconscious.
No, it's booby trap.
Yeah,
Ted.
booby trap. Or whatever.
Oh,
Direct approach.
I see what you were doing. You were
I
going
was trying
to
to set a
wait.
trap, but they weren't moving, so.
Yeah, that's a pretty simple tactic. You knock someone out, and then you put an explosive gel right next to them because when the heart monitor alarm happens,
They'll walk over to check the guy out.
yeah, and then someone's bound to kneel right next to the body. So you just
Yeah,
blow
so
them
Batman
up.
won't kill anybody, but they'll explode them just fine.
Hey, non-lethal
Lethal.
explosives.
How do you have non-lethal explosives?
Batman.
Very, very carefully.
Ted, may I remind you that Batman has Mook magnets. Non-lethal explosives are right up his alley. He can afford it.
Oh, blade dodge takedown. No, not that thing.
I actually like
What
the
a-
free flow focus.
I don't even know what that is, actually.
It slows down time and gives you more leeway once you reach a certain combo point.
Oh, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Batman's
yeah.
a fucking Time Lord.
Yeah.
The blade dodge takedown is something I got pretty good at, surprisingly.
It took me a while to get good at it, but I can do it pretty easily now. The freeze blast grenade is actually really good for Riddler informants.
Yeah, because he can just freeze them and take care of everyone else.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, you could have just not blown up the Harley statue, and these guys.
Batman, you gotta knock him out.
I feel like jumping over him a lot.
Whoosh.
There's the right there by the entrance is the Titan container for this area, and I missed that the first time I came here.
Well, you're not exactly looking at it when you enter this room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I usually explore it and look around at everything. And
Oh, that's your
at
fault
least,
then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dumbass.
so it's like by this point I was like I'm almost at the end of the story. I need to beat it, so I was just powering through, and I missed the last Titan container. That was the last one I had to do.
Did you do side quests along the way, or did you do the story first and then do everything?
I did side quests that weren't too time consuming. In other words, I did the Zaz side quest when a phone rang. I did Mad Hatter. I didn't do Freeze until the end of the story because fuck Freeze, and yeah, nothing huge. I still haven't thwarted all of the assaults yet.
That takes a while.
Yeah.
Made it
Yeah.
sound like the inmates were planning a mass escape and attack on Gotham. I'll keep you posted.
Were they planning to attack with Titan, Barbara?
Did you see the Joker just now?
It's okay, Barbara. Just remind yourself that he's still poisoned.
They look like poison crap. They? Oh, good.
So did he find the cure or what?
Don't know. Last thing I heard.
You can actually, if you listen to the dialogue of the Joker goons while you're stealthing around, you can get some hints about what's really happening with the Joker.
Yep.
There was no cure. After that,
Although actually, the most important dialogue comes from a section that's actually a side area you might not have to go down. Like the way you go to get the freeze cluster grenade.
I think I go down there
Yeah.
on accident.
The dialogue there happens to be with some goons saw the Joker in two different places.
Yeah.
So how did the Riddler get all these trophies here anyway? So did Joker just let him in and say, "Oh, you're putting trophies here for the Bat"? Okay, sure, that sounds like
Riddler was here before anybody else,
Yeah.
according to the prequel tie-in comic.
Yeah.
fun. And he just left trophies around.
Yep.
For
Yeah,
fun.
that's what he does.
In the Arkham universe, he just really likes video game collectibles, I guess.
One, to be fair, Joker actually does like Riddler.
I can see that.
How do you do? Mighty fine, thank you. How do you do?
When I get over there, I'm gonna
Oops.
bat
Oops.
punch you.
Oops.
Nice save.
Dynamic entry!
Yeah, first try.
Right. Oh, you see the How It Should Have Ended of Lego Movie, Ted?
No, I did not.
Yeah, they make a Batman version of Everything is Awesome.
Oh.
Everything is Batman. Everything is great when you're Batman.
Do they do that thing with the
It's the coffee shop of their Legos, yeah. And Superman just questions why he didn't take care of everything.
Well, that's just DC Universe in a nutshell.
Well, yeah.
No, it's a riddle. Scan it. Go back, you fool.
They're just gonna ignore that, are we?
It's like, yeah, whatever, motherfucker.
That particular video goes on for quite a while.
Yeah.
Also, this guy sucks. The guy.
For lack of a better word.
No, I mean like the guy hanging up on the hook there. He begs you to save him, and then when you do save him, he tries to kill you.
Yep. Do I have to? Nope.
You jerk!
Hey, he's not dead.
And I can't punch him until he tries to attack me.
Is he a Two-Face?
Yeah,
goon?
he's a Two-Face goon.
Yeah,
Okay.
every villain, every Mook is categorized by a specific type of
Faction.
No, it's all what they wear. Joker
Yeah.
goons have Joker
Makeup on.
makeup
Oh.
or masks.
You ungrateful son of a bitch!
I'm pretty sure he doesn't attack you until you turn your back, too.
Yeah.
Do you have to save him, or can you just leave him there?
I've never ignored him, so I wouldn't know.
Well, would there
Well,
be any reason for
There's
you
nothing
to...
stopping you from just blowing up this wall.
It might be one of those secure area to continue sort of things.
Yeah, probably.
And Ted, to answer your question, is there ever a reason why you have to fight him even after your first playthrough? Free experience.
Yeah.
Well, one Mook isn't going to give up that much experience.
That's
Free
20 points of experience you didn't have before.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not worth the effort. And that guy's
That's
a
one.
dick.
That's one Grand Dragon's worth of experience I didn't have before.
That guy's a dick.
Oh.
Leave him there.
Well, you know, a single Mook in this game takes no time at all to take down. It's actually kind of sad.
I've hacked into the council.
Well, because you're Batman.
The council members are coming back. They don't look happy.
Zipline.
Telling Strange that they're disappointed in him. They
We.
never believed Protocol 10 would need to be activated.
But they gave him permission, didn't they?
So what's this council? Are they just an evil generic council? of
No, it's
evilness?
just city count. It's just a city council.
Politics suck!
Oh. Well, is the council evil, or are they just dipshits?
I don't like this.
Both.
Oh.
Something I never got about this story. Strange seems to think that after Protocol 10 is implemented, there will be other prisons just like Arkham City all over the world. Why? Why does he think that? Protocol 10 means you fucked up.
Yeah. I agree with you completely. Now, I know I had to nuke the entire city, but I assure you it won't happen again.
Well, he seems really sincere. Let's just go along with this plan now, shall we? Here, have a promotion. And a new car, too.
Strange does not seem even remotely sincere. In fact, he seems really creepy. He even has a villain's mustache. Beard,
Well,
even.
beard.
And he tenses his fingers in that really villainous way.
I know you can classify a villain from the mustache, but the beard?
Yeah, villain like a goatee.
Wow.
Oh, look, convenient shortcut back.
The password was like Roman Sionis. Okay. I was like, if I made my laptop computer's password Lewis.
Okay, so why do you have to move the cart to get this Riddler trophy? Can't you just, like, go on the floor and reach under and grab it?
Push out, that takes effort.
It's in like a little indent underneath the thing.
Oh.
You could totally reach that.
It's you! I'm sorry.
Did you counter that?
No.
No.
It's all right. You're safe.
You're lucky. I could have killed you with this thing.
I'm Batman.
Believe me, Doctor. When someone takes a swing at me with a pipe, they don't get the chance to apologize.
God damn, old man Batman looks ugly.
You said. I stayed at a
Completely unintentional, but the line coming up is funny because of that.
placing things on the floor in the next room. I don't know what they are.
Sounds like Joker's trying to stop me with mines.
Will it work?
Do I look worried?
Worried? No. Sick? Very. You look
Get back to wherever you've been hiding.
They don't actually show the sickness lines or the damage in any of the costumes, so
Yeah.
that line doesn't make a whole lot of sense unless you're wearing the normal skin.
Awesome.
You can just take it as a age critique.
Yep. Batman doesn't age well.